With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. And tonight we've got a preseason matchup. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. As we take a peek at Sam Darnold, the former USC Trojan and third pick in the 2018 draft.
And I know that last year in 2024, New York Jets fans were watching him and saying, that's the guy we thought we were going to get. But he found his groove in Minnesota, finishing the top 5 in passing yards and touchdowns last year. Now in Seattle, ready to prove that last season was no fluke.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 45 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Horton. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
I certainly like what he did right there, because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit. And he gets
under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So it'll remain to be seen how many drives this unit gets in, this being the preseason. But here they start with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll actually see them anymore. They got 3 points on the board, 1 drive here in preseason. In this game, Baseball caps, NFL approved, of course, for everyone.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And how about Geno Smith? The number of times we've looked at his career and said, here's something new for him. And that's exactly what we're talking about with his move to Las Vegas after 5 seasons in Seattle. Over 70% last season completion percentage. And the Raiders, they definitely need that type of efficiency in Vegas. And the best part, he has a head coach in Pete Carroll who really believes in him.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
From the 50, it's Smith. That's caught by Tucker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Throwing is Smith. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Smith. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Throw out wide is incomplete.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the 1st quarter. Here's another good example.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Back to throw, Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Horton. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Tyree Wilson getting back there in a hurry and handing him a loss.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Darnold now to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Myers' kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
A gain of 14. First down, Raiders.
They'll run on first down. Martinez. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Operating from the gun. McCord. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Seahawks 29-yard line.
Off the bootleg. McCord under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase, a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And Charbonnet once again. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And the Raiders have got him. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
And that is incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Results in a 4th down.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Last time, they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. McCord. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And they're going to get this. Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now again, right side. Martinez. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. from the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Looking to throw. McCord. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. McCord. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here on first down. To the right side, here's Mayer. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they'll want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen. Boy, a rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. Let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McCord. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Martinez. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. From the gun on 3rd down. McCord. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw. McCord. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Nifty move. And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Throwing to start the drive. McCord got his man. It's Thornton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Off play action. McCord. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. 1st down. Up the middle they go. It's Martinez. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. off the play fake. McCord. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 20. And Wosu got the sack there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. McCord. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Out of the gun now on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. On fourth down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Operating from the gun, McCord. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Locke to throw. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle.
To punt for the Seahawks.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, a 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. DeMarcus Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And that will be incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Play action. Now it's Locke. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 40-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Quick throw outside by Locke. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 16. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6. So the drop. Here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. McCord. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Uchenna able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
From the gun on 3rd down. McCord. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 81 yards. And the Raiders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Locke gets ready to go at their own 27. And right away, he'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Locke going to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw it is Locke. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. sets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
3rd and 11.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And the slot man goes in motion left. They look to throw. It's Locke. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From midfield, here's Locke. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Well, it tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Raiders are...
To take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Martinez. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
On 1st down, Martinez. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Got a man, it's Mayer.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Martinez. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. 2nd and 2. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And 2 yards to go.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Up the middle they go. It's Martinez.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCord. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
McCord's pass complete to Damian Martinez.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're handing
out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural,
yeah, but I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green on your shot. Come on, shot. Hey, we go, sit down. We go, sit down. Hey, we go, here we go. Hey, we go, sit down. Run high. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, sit down. Here we go, sit down. Come on, shot. Hey, here we go. Come on, shot. Ready. Come on, shot. Ready! 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 잡았어! 아이고, 들어와! 잡았어! Hey, here we go, hey! Hey, here we go, hey! 잡았어! Here we go. Here we go. Ready. There we go, sit down. Here we go, hey. Hey, here we go, hey. Green 90%. 2%. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, sit up. 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 Here we go, here we go. 잡았어? Ready!
See how many players you need to cut this. Here are some recommendations to get you started.